What's up and welcome to this week's episode of How Not to Summon a Scenario, where we finish the important question with part 2 of what kind of sidekick would you be?
Jim and Sheeny Boogaloo.
Sheeny's here with all the answers. Podcast full of fun romancers. Rolling dice, no time to think. Chaos comes before you blink. Friends create another scene. Messing up in ways unseen. How not to solve it all.
Cool. So Grayson's absent.
So is Fran.
And Fran. We've lost the two of them from part 1 to part 2. They've just vanished.
They literally died. We put them in the grave outside. We
Fran's
buried them.
moved to France.
Oh, we. So good, she became interpreter.
She's so good. They
To the
gave
new
her-
Trump organisation, she's now the French ambassador.
I've been thinking about yours, and I mean it's pretty obvious, right?
It's a good job you
I
have.
think you need to be a sidekick to something that you're really fascinated with as well, though. But I was
Okay.
thinking Gandalf.
Oh, fuck yes.
Gandalf's
Yeah, but who's a sidekick? What am I going to do?
Sidekick. Yeah, but we're doing people who don't have a sidekick who we think would need a sidekick.
Am I just Pippin?
No.
Fool of a duck.
You stick with Gandalf the whole time, no matter what. So when he gets dragged down by the Balrog, you just jump in after him.
Fucking yeet.
You're just like Gandalf, no. Flying elbow.
Fucking
on the way
fly
down.
the people's elbow off the fucking Khazad-dûm
And
bridge.
you come back as Jim the White.
No, I should just be Jim the White and then Jim the Whiter.
Or Jim the Ghost.
Just Jim the Ghost, yeah. I'm not dead.
And all
I'm
of a
just
sudden it's like a Star Wars thing going on where you're just behind Gandalf nodding.
I'm just not a ghost. I'm just super white. Like, just super pale.
You come back as an albino.
I was frozen. You know how cold it was down there? Fucking cold.
Gandalf dragged you up from the pits of hell again.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be funny you being his sidekick the whole way through.
Okay.
But I'm thinking like cinematography wise. Like,
Am
you're
I a
in the
wizard?
Film, you're just off camera.
No, just head poking from the
Yeah,
side.
do you know what I mean? You're always caught in the background shots, but nobody knows who to fuck you up. But it turns out you're his sidekick. And right at the end, that's when he turns to you and he goes like something like, "I'm so glad you were with me on this journey," or something like that. And everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, at the black gate.
Yeah.
Just turn to me. It's like, I'm glad I'm with you, side
Yeah.
by side, fighting at the end. I'm just like, and
You
just
don't
nodding.
say anything the
No,
whole
no
time.
speaking parts
No
ever.
speaking part. You just nod, and then you got a shield and a sword, and everyone's like, "Who the fuck
No,
is
am
this
I a
guy?"
wizard?
Oh yeah. You're his apprentice.
A trainee wizard.
Gandalf's apprentice.
Oh,
That's
wizard
what a
in
sidekick
training.
kind of is, right?
I've got like L plates on the back and stuff like
Can you
that.
imagine like a placard?
Trainee wizard.
That's all it says on the back of your shirt. On your robes.
Wizard in training. Name badge.
Embroidered.
Name badge. No, name badge. It's like a fucking sticky tag.
Hi, I'm Jim.
Yeah. Am I with him everywhere?
Everywhere.
Like, at the
When
party.
he's hanging from the fucking cage. You're just you're in a cage like in the background somewhere. And then,
No, he hasn't even bothered with a cage for me.
no, you're just sitting there. You're putting berries on a stick and trying to feed Gandalf.
Throwing I thought mine was pretty funny, but that was even better. Just,
Berries on a stick.
off the side, leaning, holding on to like the tower of Isengard, like trying to hang off the side.
The orcs are just ignoring you completely. 'Cause
Do you reckon I'm there in the middle of the fight between Saruman and Gandalf, where he's being thrown around the room?
yeah.
Or do I try and run in?
You're
and-
at the top of the tower when
See,
Sauron gets stabbed. You're just standing there like nothing.
No, behind Gandalf, nodding approvingly.
Yeah,
It's just like
literally. And it's just glimpses the whole film.
I've just got this image of them fighting in like the fucking in the chamber in Isengard, in
Yeah.
the first one, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, I come out with a people's elbow or something on
Absolutely, 100%.
Saruman.
It's out of nowhere every time.
Chair across the back of Saruman's head.
Steel chair. And they're like, where the fuck did he get that from?
No, just a wooden chair. Like, everybody's like, do you remember that guy that just pops up and like randomly?
Absolutely annihilates them.
And then at the end of like Return of the King, they're like,
Who's that guy who's saving our lives?
that
at the
guy's a
last
wizard.
minute?
But he didn't use any magic. He
Until
used
the
a
very
chair.
end.
No, never use it.
Never
Never use it.
You enchant chairs.
And then at the Grey Heavens, he's just like, it's time to go, Frodo. And I'm behind them all. Just like
You're on the boat.
sad, no crying.
You're on the boat.
No, I'm with him
Islands
crying.
for no reason.
No, because my tutor's leaving.
Oh yeah,
He's like,
no,
it's
fair,
time
yeah.
for us to
You've
go.
got his hat on.
I haven't got a ring.
You got Gandalf's hat and his robes.
It's too big. Like 3
Way
sizes too
way
big.
too big. The hat's over your
Dragging
eyes.
it
Like... and everyone's like, "There's that guy again."
He's that guy.
But then Gandalf turns around and goes, "So long, my apprentice, my most trusted sidekick through this journey." And everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
You were the most important man in this entire thing. The crucial element.
The unsung hero.
There should be like a behind the scenes after it as well of like all the things that I did to save his fucking life.
Yeah, you've been saving people in the background constantly.
Constantly.
And nobody's realised.
Like, from the start, you know when the riders are on that fucking
Yeah.
path and
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
got them there? I'm just down the road. Dickheads! This way!
When they're leaning over the
Yeah.
wooden log and they're hiding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I'm just
you're
like, oi, dickheads! I'm riding off in the background.
Just let out a massive fart.
And I'm the one when they're at the Prancing Pony
Yes.
and they get attacked by the Nazgul. I'll just be like, guys, go over there. This is my house. You can have that one for the evening. You know what I mean? Like everything, like the behind the scenes, the
Literally.
director's cut is all these bits that I've been taken out of. Bridge,
cut out of the
the
lot.
bridge of Khazad-dûm, like I'm on the other side, keeping back the fucking orcs as well, and then dive in after Gandalf.
You've got to be with Gandalf the whole time.
No, but that's what I mean. When he falls in,
Yeah.
he's about to die, and I come out with a people's elbow on the top of the Balrog.
What, like American Dad when he explodes his head when the elbow drops.
No,
onto it.
actually, no. Sword. Like fucking Wonder Woman.
Cuts him in half.
Right through the head. Be like, thanks, Jim. Thumbs up from me.
And you're in The Hobbit as well.
Oh, 100% in
Like,
the background.
You're in The Hobbit the whole time as well. It just turns out that you're just in every fucking thing. Constantly.
I've been there from the start.
Literally.
I'm not in the Rings of Power, though. Can't be in that.
But you're definitely in The Hobbit as well. When they're all in in Bilbo's house eating, you're just there. Snacking in the corner. Cup
Cup of tea in the background. Couple of fucking...
Enchanted.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
levitating and pouring itself into it.
Couple of custard creams being dipped in as well.
But it's just a glimpse as the camera pans. If you have to freeze frame the shot.
It stops for a second
You
and
have to
then moves
freeze
on.
frame the shot to see you.
I'm actually in the pantry. Like nobody sees it, but I'm in the background, like getting some
Buttering
cheeses
some
and that.
toast.
No, just get some cheeses out.
I think it's perfect.
I think there's some brilliant times that I could turn up as well. Like the fact that, you know, when Aragorn falls off the cliff and gets found by his horse, I'm the one that brings his horse. The horse didn't just turn up. No, that would be fucking stupid. I brought his horse and he's like, good horse. And I'm like, you know what I mean?
Everyone ignores you
They don't
constantly.
even realise.
Everybody
Like
just
the bit where
ignores
he's looking for Aomer to bring him to the Battle of Helm's Deep. I'm the one that's like, Gandalf, there they are. It's like 1,000 horses. How did you miss it? And like when he's like, Legolas, what do your elf eyes see? They're over there. They've just turned due north. They're off to Isengard. And then he says it again. Son of a bitch. I
You
said
know in
this.
The Hobbit when he summons the eagles to save him at the last minute
Yeah.
and they're hanging off the tree. You're riding an eagle.
I'm in the
Nobody
eagle.
notices.
Yeah.
You're just riding in on a saddle on the eagle, saving all the hobbits, and everyone's like, "Who's that guy who's riding the eagle?"
No, nobody even mentions it.
Nobody mentions it.
Nobody mentions
Not a
it.
single
It's
person.
just like, I guess that must be an eagle rider. I guess that guy must be there. She loves Leia. I'm there fighting the fucking spider off.
Every
I'm the one that
moment.
pushes Gollum into the Mount Doom.
That's not even there.
I know, but it's
At this
still...
point, you've just gone rogue.
I am. Look, I'll deal with it. I'll sort it.
You're just going rogue now.
Yeah.
You're whispering in Gollum's ear. Take the ring.
Take the ring and then fall in.
Okay, me.
Oh, do you know what?
Who would I be a good sidekick for?
Now,
I wouldn't be a good sidekick. I'd probably be trying to steal the limelight constantly from
now
the main guy.
this is why I think you would be the co-driver for the Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
Do you mean like?
NASCAR driver.
Do you mean like his? Because there's always two in a team, isn't there? Sort of thing. So I'm the teammate.
No. Because you get in the car for him. I think you end up
right.
being the race car driver.
Oh, okay.
And he just takes all the limelight. Exactly the same sort of thing.
Oh, like a body switch
Yeah.
situation. Where
Like,
I'm
you're the actual
I'm
good
the
driver.
Right.
And he's all the mouth, you see?
Right, okay. Okay.
And I feel like at the end, you'd be like, fuck off. It was me, bitches. I'm the Stig.
I take
sort
my
of
helmet
thing.
off. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
And
like
everyone's
that.
That's not ringing.
Oh, do you know what? It's either that one or like a Formula 1 one. Like that. Like Senna. Anton Senna or something like that.
Well, like a serious documentary.
Yeah, but he was never there.
Okay.
The entire time. It was you as his
me.
blooming
I'm just
sidekick.
a stunt driver.
Good point. Yeah, good point.
I'm just a consistent stunt
I mean,
driver.
I had two. That was one where I was thinking, I think you'd
Yeah.
be decent as that one. Or Captain America,
What, his
his
sidekick?
sidekick. You know
Oh,
why?
he must have had a sidekick, though, right? It must be
Unfortunately-
like America Boy or something.
Unfortunately,
stupid
we
like
don't have a resident Marvel nerd here.
that. No. I mean...
You want me to have a look?
Captain America must have had a sidekick at some point, right? We're going to do some analysing here. We're going to find out. But I'm sure there's people screaming down their phones right now going, he's already had one.
Yeah, well, maybe he's getting another one. This one much worse.
Homelander's sidekick.
No, we're going with it. No, I like this. I was about.
boys.
I literally stopped. I was like, "Fuck that shit." Hold on, this is better.
Homelander's sidekick.
Yeah, Homelander sidekick.
They're more likely to have sidekicks in The Boys.
You're more likely to kill Homelander
Oh,
and become Homelander.
do you think he's made me his sidekick because he knows how powerful I am?
No, I think he does it because he doesn't realize how powerful you are.
Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah. So I've just stuck, yeah. Okay, I do
Yeah,
all his
you think?
bidding for him.
I feel like what's happened is the company
Yeah.
has been like, we made a guy that's as powerful as the Homelander, but we don't want to tell Homelander this guy's as powerful.
Until he develops.
Once he develops properly and Homelander becomes a problem,
Yeah.
then we'll deal with him.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
So I'm owned by the organisation. basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
see?
I'll do all a Homelander shit. I'll turn around to Homelander and be like, you don't have to do any of the killing. You keep your public image.
Yeah.
I'll do it all for you.
No, because
That's how I win his
I
favour,
think
right?
you would just be with him the entire time. You'll do what he says,
Yeah.
and he'll be like, "Oh, this guy's a weakling. I don't need to
Yeah.
worry about him."
I've got this guy under my thumb.
Yeah, you see, I think that is the way that you would turn, because I feel like there'd be times like the guy on when the woman's on the roof and she's like, "I'm gonna jump," and then he's like, "Jump." You're like,
Push.
you push her instead,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Nice."
Exactly, yeah.
yeah.
Win in his favour. by
Yeah,
doing-
you see?
Yeah, by doing the stuff that he doesn't want to do.
Well, the things that he wants them to do,
Yeah.
but you're just like, nah, let's get this over with.
Like that Storm woman, I think I'd be the one that suffocates her and gets rid of her.
Yeah. Oh, I could see that, yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm just like, he's too attached to her at the minute. She's going to be a problem for me.
Yeah.
Out of the way. Get out.
Get rid of
Anyone
her.
that gets close to Homelander, I get rid of. So that, yeah. Because she'd be sus of me. She'd be telling him, oh, that guy's too close to you. That guy's too close to you. So I'm like, right. After you
No,
see you
because she
later.
would find out. That's what would happen. She would find out how powerful you are,
Yeah.
and then she'd be like, I'm going to tell him.
Yeah, there's a confrontation, yeah. And I'm just like, out you go.
Are you?
Definitely.
Off a building.
I'd be as mean, I think, to all the other ones as well.
I think you'd be... No.
Do you know
I think you'd be nice to their...
deep.
I think you'd be nice to their face, but as
maybe
soon... Whilst he's around...
accrue them
No,
like,
whilst Homelander's around.
what,
you-
nice to them when he's there. Okay.
Because then he's like, oh, he's just being... I think you play the same way that Homelander does with them. Because I don't
Yeah.
think you go against it. You'd be like, okay.
Yeah. And I wouldn't try and confide in them either because I know how much they'll fucking run and
Exactly.
tattle on me.
But as soon as one of them steps out of line with the plans that you've got,
Yeah.
I reckon that's when you flip the switch.
That sounds likely.
You see what I mean?
All of that sounds likely. And it would be good for the series.
I feel like, as well, this might be slightly controversial, you would know about what Starlight's doing,
Yeah. But I just wouldn't do anything.
but you would leave it.
I wouldn't get involved.
Because
I'd be
you'd
like,
be like-
well, if they take him down, fair.
It stops me having to do it.
Yeah. I'd let all the other plans play out in terms of trying to kill him, and I'd just be like, this is
You got
fine.
one problem. Soldier Boy. When he turns up,
I think I just make it look like I'm helping Homelander, but not really helping Homelander.
I guess the one thing is you could get kicked once and then just pretend like you're done.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like, take a punch from Soldier Boy, and then just...
Yeah.
That's it. I'm out of the fight.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Have it so it looks like you're all fucked up.
Yeah.
So then Homelander's like, you're fucking useless. But I still
better.
think, yeah, well,
This is
This
it.
is
I've got
the
to be
problem.
so careful and not be so useless that
you'd
he
be
just gets
tiptoeing the
rid of me.
line
Yes.
between,
I've got to, like, take that punch, but then save him at the last minute and get him out of there. Sort of
yeah, just zoom him out.
Yeah, something like that. Just something to get him out of there at the last minute. So at the last second, he's kind of like, "Oh, you're fucking useless, but you did save me."
Yeah, he'd
So,
have a proper go at you and probably
Yeah.
get really pissed off.
Yeah,
But I also feel like you'd be like, I've got to play this off. I've got to play this off sensibly. You know what I mean? I feel like as well, yeah, I reckon you probably get rid of the Deep.
I just don't like him. Full stop.
Yeah, I know you don't like him personally.
No,
at the
I
moment,
don't think I
either.
would like him if I was there either. I'd just be like, "Oh, this person is just." As soon as he got shipped off and he wasn't in the limelight anymore or anything, and
Would you
no
get
eyes
rid of
were
him?
really on him, I'd just turn up and just do him in.
Fair.
And then it'd be like, "Oh, Deep died out in the middle of buttfuck nowhere." So nobody really cares because he wasn't part of the Seven anymore.
He
anyway.
drowned to death.
Could you imagine if I drowned the Deep? Just filled his gills
Yeah.
with cement.
Yeah, but that would make sense. Right?
It would. And then nobody'd find him at the bottom of the ocean because nobody will be able to talk to the fish anymore. Because he's the only one who can find shit on the bottom of the ocean.
No, I thought there was another guy later on.
I don't think so.
I thought there was another guy that was aqua themed.
I don't know. I can't remember. I'd definitely do away with him, though.
No, 100% I
100%.
would as
Deep's
well.
gone. Deep's gone. A-Train is... he's not
I
a
think
problem.
A-Train could become a problem if you took care of the Deep.
I don't think he'd even notice, especially when Deep's gone.
True. Also, I feel like you'd have all the dirt on A-Train already.
Yes.
All the stuff that was going on, you would know
I'd be
about.
playing both sides. I'd be playing the boys and Homelander.
Yeah.
Because I'd be aware of the boys and I'd probably go and see Butcher.
But ultimately, I think you'd still be on the organisation side.
Yeah. Oh, no, 100%. But I'd go and see Butcher and I'd just be like, I know what you're doing. I'm not gonna,
Oh, imagine.
I'm not going to get involved.
Imagine if you turned up and just zoomed in,
Yeah.
got past everything, and then he's there, shoots you, and nothing happens.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck? And you're like, I know all your plans.
I know everything, but I'm not getting involved.
Have fun.
You do what you need to do and I'll just watch. And then I'll just disappear. And then, yeah, that's it. Don't get involved.
I think there'd be a confrontation if you got him out of there with Soldier Boy.
Yeah, maybe.
I think Butcher would be like, this guy's a fucking problem, actually. But he'd be confused because
Yeah,
he
I
wouldn't
think it'd be a
know.
confusing time, yeah.
He'd be
No,
confused.
Butcher would know that I'm trying to stay on his good side. Homelander's good side.
Maybe, but would he accept it? No.
The question is, would I try and capitalise when, you know, in the moment at the Herogasm episode, when Soldier Boy actually has Homelander dead to rights at
Yeah.
that point, and I'm like, fuck, I'd be torn in that moment going, should I capitalise here as well and just
I think you might, actually.
support him getting killed right then and there?
Although, I don't think you'd want people to know.
Yeah, but it's difficult because that might be I'd see that as a really good opportunity, and then it's like, do I take it?
But I also think you'd sit there and be like, not yet.
Mm.
This has got more to go.
Maybe.
Because I think you'd...
Maybe I need both sides weakened before I actually then act.
I think you'd be like that. I think you would be, this ain't the end.
Yeah.
If I take out these guys now...
I feel like I turn against the organisation at the end as well.
Oh, 100%.
Once
like,
everything's once all the fucking smoke is cleared and Homelander's gone, the boys are fucking weak.
You've melted them. Let's be honest.
I probably would. Once Homelander's dealt with, I'd probably deal with the boys. Although Butcher's a problem. Towards the end, with whatever the fuck is inside him.
True. I don't think he'll be a problem though.
No, probably not.
By that point,
No, probably not.
I think you would have played both of them off
Yeah,
against each other.
probably killed each other.
Either killed each other or weakened each other so much that you just step in at the end
Just him very easily.
and deal with either one or the
I'd
other.
leave Huey.
No, I wouldn't.
No?
Don't leave any traces.
I suppose not. No.
You
Get
would.
rid of the lot.
Let's be honest. You wouldn't leave any traces.
Get rid of the lot.
I think you'd get rid of all of the superheroes and leave yourself.
Yeah, probably. Or I'd just leave all the fucking, like, D-listers and C-listers and just be like,
I don't think you would.
No? What, you think, well...
I'm going to be honest.
I stand on the precipice as the most powerful thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody would then try and develop something to take me out.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
If you're in charge.
Well, yeah, I suppose so. If I'm president. Like they literally lean towards at the end of The Boys.
Mm-hmm. I'm being serious. I think, honestly, you would take over the mantle of Homelander. Because they'd be like, oh, Homelander's dead. But here is his replacement.
Yeah, and I'd be endorsed by the organisation because
Yep.
they think that I was...
And then once the organisation's been like... Once they've been like, oh, this is the better Homelander.
his son.
Maybe.
He's also somebody I've got to...
Yeah, but you could deal with that. Once you've dealt with Butcher, you've dealt with Woman Homelander. Let's be honest, he ain't gonna ruin.
The kid. No.
Yeah, all of them are. None of those are gonna be a problem once you've dealt with them.
No. None of them are an issue.
And then I feel like you would send an invite to all superheroes
Not group them all in one area.
to
and
join
just
the organisation, and then you're on your own.
True, yeah, I could just send an invitation saying it's mandatory that you all attend this thing, gather them all in one spot, boom, done.
No, but I think you play it off as being super nice, like
Yeah.
Homelander does.
And then laser cut them all in half in one go.
Maybe.
It's just a sweeping laser across
Or-
the entire hall.
Actually, we can think about this in an even more interesting way. You get the entire organisation in a room,
Yeah.
all the board members, and then you shut the door, and that's the end of an episode after you've killed Homelander. They don't know you've killed him.
Okay.
You're probably wondering why I've brought you all here.
Well, I just put Homelander's head on the table.
And then, this is my organisation now. Brrr.
Apart from one guy in the corner who's got like a coffee.
Yeah, the little bitch.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're the new CEO. Do what I say.
Yeah. Yeah, you always need a cover man.
No, you need somebody to
Like
sit at the
Ashley.
head.
Ashley.
That's what I'm on about. You need somebody to sit there at the top and just be like, do what I say. And if you don't do what I say, look around the room. And then you get the organisation to send out the invites.
Oh, okay. So it looks more, yeah. It's mandatory
More
for
official.
all-
More
Problem
official.
is there's registered superheroes and there's unregistered ones, though.
I know.
That's the problem.
Well, you know what you're going to become, don't you? You're going to do what they did with the X-Men. You're going to
is-
set it up so superheroes massacre people.
Okay. Well, like Magneto style, like, you know,
Yep.
we've hid in the shadows for too long.
Yep. But you're not part of that. You turn up and take care of them.
Oh, okay. So turn them to the public as bad guys and then take them out.
I'm a good guy.
Right.
I'm the one protecting you. But all these other superheroes,
Yeah, okay. So
we can't
superheroes are
trust
bad,
them.
So let's get rid of them.
Superheroes are bad. We can't trust them.
So sow the seeds of doubt within the public to say that this, yeah.
And then
people
you
with
set
powers
up a
are
squad.
bad. Okay.
You set up hit squads and that to take
Just the
out.
most trusted people.
Not even that. Just men with guns. You don't need much more than that. Just literally men with guns and the ability to take them down. But that is part of the organisation. The men with guns are part of the organisation, you see.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So, like, you know how in X-Men they had, like, the watching, the overguard, like,
Yes,
Iron
yeah,
Soldier
yeah.
things
Yeah,
to
yeah,
take
yeah.
them down? This is your equivalent. They
Why
come
just use
along.
that temporary serum that gives people temporary powers.
Nah, don't
And
do
then
that.
fucking kills them off within, like, 3 hits of it.
Yeah, no, don't do that. You don't want to build more superheroes to take out superheroes.
But it's
You want
temporary, though, isn't it?
with the superheroes that you're dealing with, you won't need that.
No, that's true. If they're only killing fucking D-listers and C-listers,
Yeah, exactly.
they're pretty easy, actually, to get rid of, aren't they?
And that's what I mean. Like, and you can turn the public against it. You can use the big 7 or 6.
7, isn't
Big
it?
7.
Yeah.
You can use the 7. Use all the other members of the 7 as like
I mean, who am I left with? I've killed the Deep.
No, I mean, use
I
them.
create my own 7.
No, you use those 7,
Yeah.
the others of the 7,
Yeah.
to have like massacres of people and stuff like that, and you take them down.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
But your best thing would be to turn up at a school, kill loads of people, and then have him take the fall for it.
Okay, yeah, just set it up.
Set it up.
Just set it up constantly. Okay. From sidekick to fucking evil mastermind, I guess.
Let's be honest, you would take over
The boys.
everything. I think you would take over everything by the end. Once they realise it's too late,
Yeah.
that's my thing. They would only realise eventually once it's too late. Because once you've taken down the boys, you've taken down Homelander, you've taken
Anyone
down
that's
anybody that
particularly
could
powerful.
try and beat you,
Yeah.
and you've taken out all the superheroes,
And all that's left, really, and I'm running the organisation, and all that's left are just lower ranked
Yep.
superheroes.
And the organisation is basically your hit squad.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're not a sidekick. You've never been a sidekick.
No,
This is
I've
the
never
thing.
been a sidekick.
You would never be able to stay a sidekick.
I'd be plotting in the background constantly.
Because Homelander would be like, yeah, do all this stuff. You'd be like, yes, boss. And then probably about 2 seasons in, you'd be like, no, boss.
Yep.
I'm not doing this. I'm bored of taking your orders. And then as he goes to try and fucking hit you, you just... No.
Where he laser eyes me, I just take it.
Oh, yeah. He laser eyes you and he's like,
Yeah, it's just burnt a hole in my suit and that's it.
ooh, burns a little.
And on that note, it's time for us to chuff off. All you summoners can join us again for a brand new scenario next week. If you've got any questions or queries or just want to see what we're up to, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at How Not To Summon, or join our Discord at How Not To Summon a Podcast, where we always chat to our fans. Or you can go to our YouTube to see all our juicy vids. I've been the sort of sidekick to Homelander.
What was your name?
Oh, I don't know.
You'd have a superhero name, right?
Yeah, let's go with my one from DC.
Okay. You can have that one, Apex.
Apex.
I also have another question.
Yes.
Are there supervillain sidekicks? Or are they just henchmen?
I don't know if I've ever seen a villain with a sidekick.
Right? But you have.
Well, no, because
They're just called
Harley
henchmen.
Quinn wasn't a sidekick.
But they're called
to
henchmen.
Joker, was she really? That was actually his partner.
Yeah, but and they're always called henchmen.
Yeah, they're always called henchmen. Yeah.
Even though they're more powerful than henchmen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you have those basic gun-wielding
I'm sure there's
henchmen.
been villains out there with an actual sidekick.
Get in touch. Because I
Yeah.
think there might be, but
Jump
I'm
on the
not sure.
Discord and let us know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
see you later, guys.
see ya.
But that's okay. Here for laughs at the end of the day. Friends will always find their way. Making more fun, come what may. How not to solve a scenario. Grace and Jim Sheeny on the go. Laughing loud with the crazy show. I'm not to summon a scenario. Plans go wrong, but that's okay. Here for laughs at the end of day. Friends will always find their way. Making more fun, come what may. How not to summon a scenario. Grace and Jim Sheeny on the go. Laughing loud with the crazy show. I'm not to summon a scenario. Grace and Jim Sheeny on the go. Laughing loud with their crazy show. How not to summon a scenario.